Welcome back to the Kovacs Report for Top 100. Now, these are going to be my Top 100 books that I've loved that I want to share with everybody. And this week, we're going to do We3, which celebrates its 20th anniversary. Originally out on Vertigo, which is an imprint of DC. It's currently on DC's Black Label. It's written by Grant Morrison with art by Frank Quitely. Now, We3 follows the harrowing journey of three cybernetically enhanced animals. Bandit, who's a dog, Tinker the cat, and Pirate, who's a rabbit. These animals have been turned into biomechanical weapons as part of a secret military project designed to perform covert and deadly operations. Each animal wears advanced exoskeleton armor that not only amplifies their natural abilities, but also equips them with lethal weaponry. Now, they've got rocket launchers, they've got guns, they've got grenades, they've got everything you could possibly imagine. They are super, super lethal and dangerous. They can also communicate in broken, childlike human language via these neural implants, but it's very, very basic. One or two words. So, after the government deems a project too dangerous and decides to decommission the animals, a sympathetic scientist, Dr. Roseanne Berry, she realises that decommission means kill them, defies orders and helps them escape. The animals, confused but driven by a primal urge to survive, set out on a perilous quest for freedom. As they traverse a hostile landscape, the government unleashes all of its resources, including other experimental military technology, to hunt them down. Now, when you see what they set loose on these guys, is quite shocking. Anyway, throughout their journey, Bandit, Tinker and Pirate, they grapple with their fading animal instincts and their unnatural, violent programming. Bandit, he's the natural leader, seeks home and security, while Tinker's feline nature makes him more rebellious and independent. Pirate, he's the smallest and most vulnerable. He's the playful but tragic figure who represents innocent loss, and he's the little rabbit. Now, the narrative raises profound questions about ethics of animal experimentation, the clash between nature and technology, and the capacity for empathy in a world driven by military and scientific agendas. So not much has changed in the last 20 years. In the end, the fate of We3 leaves readers pondering the fine line between humanity and monstrosity. So it's poignant, it's heart-wrenching, and it's all wrapped up in a big action-packed, visually stunning package. Grant Morrison's writing, paired with Frank Quitely's meticulous and emotive artwork, creates a powerful blend of science fiction, political commentary, and raw emotional intensity. Morrison's decision to focus on animals as his protagonist brings a fresh perspective to the typical action and war genre, which is nice. And the animals' limited grasp of human language adds layers to their characters, making their interactions both heartbreaking and hopeful. Bandit's simple refrain of home highlights his innocence, even in the face of the violence he's forced to commit, while Tinker's defiance and Pirate's childlike wonder create a deep emotional connection between the reader and the characters. They really do connect. It's a sad book to read. And very violent. The story isn't just a critique of military overreach, but also a deeper meditation on how society exploits the vulnerable, whether animals, humans, or technology, for purposes that are ultimately destructive. Morrison doesn't shy away from showing the brutality of this exploitation. The graphic violence is intense, but serves to underline the cost of transforming living beings into weapons. Frank Quitely's art is essential to the success of We3. His detailed, hyper-realistic illustrations convey the visceral action and brutal consequences of the animals' weaponized bodies. The panel layouts are innovative, often breaking the standard grid format to mimic the frantic, chaotic nature of the animals' fight for survival. The use of small micro panels to represent fragmented perception and time is a brilliant narrative tool that brings the reader closer to the disoriented minds of the We3. Quitely's design of the armor, sleek, terrifying, and practical, encapsulates the dystopian technological future the story warns against. While We3 is a short graphic novel, clocking in at only 3 issues, so it's like 100 pages, its pacing is near perfect. Every scene is charged with tension and emotion, building toward an inevitable and gut-wrenching conclusion. The blend of action with moments of quiet introspection ensures the story feels balanced and deeply impactful. One of the few criticisms some readers might have is its brevity. The story leaves many questions unanswered, particularly about the larger ethical and political implications of such a technology in the world Morrison has created. However, this open-endedness also strengthens the allegorical nature of the narrative, allowing readers to reflect on these themes in their own context. So, to sum it all up, We3 is a graphic novel that uses the framework of high-octane escape story to explore deep ethical issues about technological progress, empathy, and the exploitation of animals. It's both emotionally devastating and visually awe-inspiring, cementing itself as one of the finest works in the graphic novel medium. It is a must-read for anyone who appreciates stories that challenge the boundaries of genre and from where I'm sitting, it's one of the best books out there. It's philosophical, it's emotional, it's profound. So I would definitely check this book out. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you've read it. Let me know what you think. So thank you very much. That's another book from my top 100. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.